Marcus Freeman might get one of those quarterbacks. So there is some sourcing out there, Joe, that I'm assuming after the national championship, that the Chicago Bears are looking to interview Notre Dame head coach Marcus Freeman. I know that you're close to the situation. I'm, for once, going to go first here.
Go ahead.
He would be an idiot.
Yes.
And people, Notre Dame fans, are going to be like, oh, shit. Well, what's he doing? I know he's trying to scheme. No. Nobody's been able to fix that place. Nobody.
Yeah.
And I got to be real with you. He does. Marcus Freeman's coaching type with Caleb Williams does not fit. It doesn't fit. Even if he wanted to take it, this isn't the place. It's not the place. Now, I know he's got some ties. I know what it would mean to him for Chicago and all that kind of stuff. Like, I get all that. I'm advising him very much against this man. He's a young coach. He's, 38, 39. You just got a contract extension. I would take the interview, Joe. I mean, you got to listen to everybody. That's just smart business. You listen to everybody and what they have to say. But I just don't think that the Chicago Bears would be the situation. Now, if he were going somewhere, I'm going to throw out something completely random. If like a Green Bay comes open or something crazy comes open where there's a lot of stability, sure. Okay. New England. I would even look at New England and be like, okay, well, it doesn't matter. Chicago's just not the when I hear that, I'm just like, he would be so ill-advised to take that job.
Don't risk your future
on Caleb Williams.
No. That's not what I was going to say. Don't put those words in my mouth. Don't risk your future on a situation that is known to be a mess when the current one you have is completely backing you and giving as much resources as possible. This is the most resourced a Notre Dame coach has been, knowing how young he is and all the time that it is take for him to reach this point where he is as good of a coach that he is. One thing I want to bring up, on ESPN, when he was talking to Hannah Storm on January 4th, this was his quote. I don't know when they announced it. I can't remember, but about a week or two ago, they announced another long contract here at Notre Dame. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. So he already very directly came ahead and said, I just signed a contract extension. There's nothing to worry about. He has also said that, let me just finish. He has also said he doesn't know what coaching the NFL would even entail. That is a pretty clear implication that he doesn't feel like he would be a good fit. All in all, though, with all that being said, Blake, Marcus Freeman, after NIU, a lot of people were questioning his experience level and calling him naive. He has transformed and improved every single week. He is just now hitting his stride. Why would you create a new learning curve and enter into a new chaotic situation when you're already just starting to build your success? That's great that the Chicago Bears are interested in him, and I think he's going to go on and probably coach in the NFL at some point. But for his career and being only 39 years old, it makes the most sense to stay here and build up equity as a coach before he makes that transition. Plainly put, whenever a Notre Dame coach is doing well, they're going to get NFL interest. Brian Kelly got it after his third year with the Eagles. This is where we've now landed.
You just
also got it. No, wait, but that's a really good example. I'm just, that has nothing to do. I'm not comparing the two of them. I'm just saying that Brian Kelly, I remember distinctly that Brian Kelly was reached out to and interviewed. He interviewed for the Eagles job.
No, I mean, I knew it was going to somehow come back to Brian Kelly.
It has to. I'm just saying that when you're a good coach at Notre Dame and you're winning football games, no matter quality or any of that shit, you're going to get reached out to by the NFL.
I agree. He actually confirmed that, by the way, in a press conference, because he was asked after the 22 season, there was a lot of speculation. There were some openings that came open. His name got floated around. It didn't happen.
When are you talking?
Brian Kelly said, and I quote, that basically in a nutshell, I'm not going to quote it, basically in a nutshell, that he had interviewed for multiple NFL jobs in the last decade, but he's like, he said, brother, I'm 62, like I'm 62, 63. Like I'm not, no, I don't think I want that challenge, or I would have done it earlier. In reference to Marcus, I think Notre Dame's just a better overall job than Chicago Bears. I think it's leagues ahead, and it's got better structure. It's got better everything. Coaches don't think like this, but every coach feels like that they can go into a situation and make it better.
Yeah.
Shit, we've seen Nick do it. I'm never going to trust a coach, though, based off what they say in a press conference, because negotiations are a fickle bitch. And right. I'm just telling you, we've seen too many coaches, past, present, and what will be future, that say one thing and behind the scenes, they work in all kinds of crazy deals. I don't give two Rudy Poos. I've seen it happen in front of my own eyes. Joe, there are coaching contracts right now, coaches that are still on other teams. People are dabbling. Like, hey, man, I'll pay you this. Now it's January. Like, the season's barely not even over yet, and they're dibble-dabbling in everything that they do. Don't take this job. It's not a better situation. And I am not joking about the Caleb Williams thing. I'm serious.
That part I can't get behind. He's going to be a great player in the NFL.
All right. Y'all go ahead and watch.
Look,
Anthony Richardson stuff all over.
No, I'm not letting you pull me in. Plain and simple though, the transition from college to the NFL is very rarely a successful one. Nick Saban failed. Steve Spurrier failed. Matt Rule, who had a lot less going for him, he failed. Greg Schiano, he failed. Urban Meyer, he failed. All of these coaches could not make the adaptation and the change. Now, I think that in the long-term future, with the way that things have been more professionalized, it's going to be easier for these college coaches to make that jump and vice versa. But I just don't think that this is a smart move, just overall. Build up success and equity before you make the jump. If you believe in yourself enough that you can take this Bears job and produce success, you should believe in yourself enough to know that if you can win a national championship at Notre Dame and then go on to the NFL for that better opportunity like you're talking about.
Watch us be talking about this, and the whole coach the entire time was Ryan Day.
BetOnline remains your top spot for all of your live betting action and contests. NFL, college football, UFC, NHL,